guys, and welcome back to another Dance Moms video. This week we are reacting to season 8 of episode 7. Eliana's gonna be back. I'm super excited. Yeah, let's just do it.
Where is Savannah? Is her car in the parking lot?
No,
she's not here.
She's not here.
She left.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming. She stopped by last night, and this environment is not good for her, I think.
For her or her child?
For her, the mom.
For the mom.
Erin doesn't want to lose to Eliana.
I'm insulted, I'm offended, and I'm ticked.
If Savannah has actually left, I don't actually feel like it's because Eliana is coming back. I think there might be something more personal there, like how Anne said. I actually think it might be more of the mental health thing, like how unhealthy the environment is being on Dance Moms, and I think they've just realised that it's not for them anymore, which, to be honest, fair enough. Who knows, maybe she has actually left because Eliana's coming back and she really doesn't like Yolanda. Yeah, I don't know, I just find that hard to believe.
At the bottom, Giannina.
Good job, Miss Abby.
Shut up! Don't you get sick and tired of hearing that mouth on and on and on and on and on?
She is so rude. Okay, yes, she is interrupting it and that is rude alone, but to literally just full on just say shut up, like the way she's saying it, it's too much. And saying it in front of her kid as well, like that's just not cool. Like, it's so disrespectful. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with rudeness. It's one of my pet peeves. I
need to see something besides just a great kid.
Yeah, but do you think that maybe, like, she needs to be more challenged?
Oh, I love it when mothers say that. Game on. You will be challenged.
Okay.
That's just weird. Like, that's not a bad thing. Like, I feel like what her mum was trying to say is that if you want to see something more from her, then give her a solo, so then she can have that chance to prove whatever she wants to see out of her. I mean, I don't agree with her in the sense that she's saying that she's mediocre, because are you kidding? Like, no, she's so not. Like, she's amazing. The fact that all these kids that made it onto the show are literally amazing, and you have to think that they went through a whole, like, process of casting to get on this show. So they think that they're the best dancers out of all of those kids that went to the casting. So it's like, how can you say that she's mediocre when she's like gone through that whole casting process? If you thought that, you could have picked someone else. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense.
The first solo goes to Eliana. Eliana and Yolanda are running late from the airport. They will be here to join us soon.
She's not even here yet, and her kid's already got a solo. I hate her.
The producers are already making this rivalry between Yolanda and Stacey. They're so gonna like dramatize this and big it up. So like, I don't know, maybe she actually does hate her, but I want to say she doesn't, because these days now, like, I think Stacey and Yolanda like get on really well.
Second solo goes to Presley. Your solo is entitled Scissor Hands. Your mother wants you to be challenged. Well, having a pair of scissors on the ends of your hands is certainly going to do that.
Yes, I wanted a challenge. I didn't want her to impale herself with a pair of scissors.
Well, that's up to her now, isn't it?
I'm really glad that Presley's got a solo. Like, I've seen her do a duet with Brady, and like her and obviously a lot of the group dances, but she hasn't had a solo yet. So I'm excited to see what she actually does with this solo. I know that, okay, having a prop is going to make things harder, but prove her wrong. I know that the producers actually do this on the show, where they try to give really difficult props for solos, so then they make a mistake, so then it's like drama to talk about on the show. But just do what you can with it and just prove them wrong, and then you just have more praise.
She can't dance.
What?
She's
Eliana can't dance?
What?
She's fine, but she doesn't have enough educational hours.
Well, you're a school teacher.
I am a school teacher, and so I've been homeschooling her. She was studying ancient Roman civilization, so I took her to Rome to study it, like, hands-on.
Well, no one's going to buy that, Yolanda.
I totally forgot, but I've just remembered that what she just said is not actually true. The producers actually told Yolanda that the contract wasn't ready or something for Eliana to come on the show, because if you don't know, you need to have a contract if you're under 18 to basically have permission from their parents to be like on camera on the show. And so they didn't have this contract, but actually apparently they did. They just wasn't giving it to Yolanda, so she couldn't sign it, so then Eliana couldn't be on the show. It was basically the producer's way of creating drama for the show and just trying to cause tension. I think Eliana's actually there now. She's just not in the room because that's where the cameras are.
You are drawing the judge's attention to your hands and away from your feet. If you had gorgeous, good feet, you know, you could be a mermaid. I have to do something with this kid. She's another mediocre dancer. Maybe if she realizes that she has to have a gimmick, she'll work on her feet. Gianna, I must have had chemo brain or something, because if I would have seen these feet, these bricks at the end of her legs at the audition, she would not be in Pittsburgh right now.
It annoys me when Abby keeps going on about Presley's bad feet, because yes, she can improve on them. You can always improve on something, but sometimes people just have more flexibility, like in their feet just naturally, and some people don't. Like, I was really unfortunate in the sense of I have really bad feet. I'm very flat-footed. I don't have much flexibility in my feet, so it's really hard to improve them. Every dancer is gonna have something within dance that they just really need to work on, and it's really hard. If it is feet, or if it's like hip rotation, because hips is a big one in the dance world, that some people just naturally have open hips and some people don't, and that is to do with how your body is structured. While I say that, I mean some people, they're very gifted in the sense that they just naturally have a dancer's body, but we don't talk about those people because we're just very jealous of them, so we'll just leave them to the side. And so when Abby is literally just giving Presley grief, my heart really goes out to Presley, because I've had so many questions about feet, and it's just one of those things that's just really annoying for me, and I probably think it's really annoying for Presley as well, but probably the same as me and her, we're working really hard on that, but it just takes longer compared to the average person who don't have the same genetic feet as us. This is like a really long tangent, but I hope I'm making sense. Not everyone has a dancer's body, and you do need to work hard of certain aspects to make your dancing better. Yeah, let's just leave that there.
Lock your knee in second. The back of your knee is not straight. You can feel it. It's bent. I told you she was a hot mess in the ballet class, and you just didn't want to believe it.
I didn't say I didn't want to believe it. I'll tell you what I saw when I walked into the bathroom was my daughter crying, going like this to her thigh, crying, "My body is my body, there's nothing I can do. I was born this way." I'm just trying to clarify because I'm hoping she misunderstood.
No, watch her when she does the turns.
Like, it's crazy. Like, how old is Presley? Like 12, 13? I don't know, but she's so young, and she's already having these like just like thoughts in her head. I mean, I hope that it's not going to make her have a complex, because like her body is literally fine. She's literally stunning. Like, there's actually nothing wrong with her. You have to just own your body and love yourself and be like, okay, right, I don't have this certain aspect of like what is classed as good in a dancer, but I have this, this, and this, and this. No dancer is perfect. No dancer.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? I cannot change those things.
Right, so I have to camouflage those things.
Pack your stuff. Pack your stuff, let's go. I have had it. I'm done with my daughter being humiliated, being called a mediocre dancer. She's not a winner. Yes, she is. Let's go.
No.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You're coming out. Listen to me.
I want to be here.
Okay. Nobody is treating my daughter like that. Nobody.
I don't want to. Please. No, Mommy, no.
That is so awful to watch. Like, I just don't understand how Abby can sit there and actually just directly look at Presley, literally in hysterics, crying her eyes out. And like, she just doesn't say anything. I so understand where Presley's mom is coming from, because it's actually too much. Like, okay, given a correction, fair enough. But it doesn't come across as a correction. It comes across as like she hasn't like got the facility to be able to become a good dancer. And it's so annoying as well because Presley's literally there like, I want to stay. And I understand to a certain extent why she wants to, because there are parts of Dance Moms that are really like fun and really enjoyable, but the cons, it doesn't justify for all of like the pros. I don't think so. And I feel like her mum has come to realise that, is this actually worth it?
I'm so excited to be back with the ALDC. This is my first competition and I have to do very well to prove to Miss Abby that I can be on the team and that I can do well and I can win too.
I'm actually really worried about the dance. She has not had any...
Oh, come on. It's not an option. You came here to be on the ALDC competition
Right,
team. You were given a solo the first week walking in. You're dancing. Don't let your foot turn in on the floor. Eliana must be evil. This is a dark piece. I don't think this is a big stretch for Eliana. She's witnessed her mother. Chin up a little bit. Yeah, she's fine. You think? Your technique is, yeah. The number's great, Gianna. All right, let's rock.
Well, thank God that Abby just gives some positive like feedback then. I feel like that might be the first time in this whole season. See, I like it when Abby's like that. Why can't she be more like that? That was so sweet. She did a ponche and then relevade. I didn't even wobble. Damn, that was so cool. I loved seeing Eliana dance again. She's so talented and just her movement quality is just amazing. Like her technique's just insane. And to top that off, she can really perform. Like when she like held that rope in her mouth and like came forward like, wow. Like I was like, oh wow, shit. Oops. Presley did a really amazing job. Like, I feel like she did a really good characterization for the character that she was given, and I just hope that she's happy with her performance. The choreography, like, I didn't mind it, but what I did mind is that she literally made her do flex feet for basically everything. When she was doing a leg extension, she had a flex foot. When she was doing turns, she had a flex foot. And personally, I'm not a big fan of flex feet. And plus, if she wants her to improve her feet, instead of making her flex all the time, make her point her feet. Like, that doesn't make sense, does it?
You got me feeling good, say yeah. So good, so good, so good. Come on, so good, yeah. When you feeling like I do, say yeah. I'm feeling good, say yeah. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Now pick it up, now pick it up, now pick it up.
I'm really impressed that all of them could stay in time with each other, considering how fast that routine was. Like, they were literally everywhere. I feel like because it was so fast and there was a lot going on, like, I didn't really know where to look, but that's fine. Like, sometimes, like, choreographers can choreograph it that way. I feel like the kids, they did a good job. I hope Abby doesn't give Lily grief about not being able to do that trick. What do you call it? A walkover? But she didn't make it over, and I think it was because she wasn't in the right position where the girls caught her. Like, she couldn't get her hands on the floor. I feel like they covered it and they just moved on, and it didn't affect the rest of the dance. The costume for that dance, I really did not understand. Like, they look a bit like pixies. What? I don't get it. Am I missing something? If someone knows, please explain it to me, because I didn't get it.
The part that's annoying is I came over and specifically asked when to go, and now it's my fault. I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
I said, follow Hannah. When Hannah goes, I hold 1, 2. And we've been practicing it like that for the whole time.
I don't want to be mean, but it is her fault. The ending was off because Hannah goes and Presley counts 2 counts after Hannah goes. Gia goes 2 counts after Presley goes, but Gia was actually early the whole time, so it is her fault, but I think she shouldn't take it to heart.
You know, I really like Sarah. Like, she has said a few comments, like, throughout this season that just proves that she is very, like, mature for her age. The reason why they're taking it so much to heart is because they're so scared of, like, Abby's opinion, which is just so sad. But I'm glad that Sarah's just like, look, it's not that deep. It is what it is. It's done now. You know what I mean? What are you going to do about it? You can't go back. Unless you had a time machine. I don't know where that came from.
Scissorhands is Presley from Abby Lee Dance Company.
I'm thrilled with Presley's 2nd place. You know, mediocre would have been 5th, 4th, maybe even 3rd. Maybe if Ashley would have just kept her damn mouth shut yesterday, Presley would be 1st.
The Strangler, it's Eliana from Abby Lee Dance Company. Come on up here, Eliana.
Yeah, baby! Woo! And I did not expect to win 1st place because I learned like my whole solo in an hour and a half. But since, you know, I'm an Abby dancer and I know like what Gia wants, that's why like I did so well.
Presley seemed like she was actually really happy with her place, so I'm so happy about that. And 2nd is still really good. I always say this, like, Abby always says that 2nd is the first to lose, but it so isn't. It's 2nd. Oh my god. It's like, do you know how many kids like would be behind you, like as in the sense of like not place 2nd? It's insane. And I'm proud of Eliana. Like, she just came back, as she said, she learned her solo in an hour and a half and won. Like, my god, I don't think I can learn a solo in an hour and a half and like perform it how she did. Like, it was so good. So fair play to her. She's like proven to be like a really good little dancer and very professional, both of them.
Hazing from Abby Lee Dance Company.
Abby's gonna kill us. We got 2nd. Now we're on a losing streak. So when I go in, I'm expecting to get screamed at.
No, that's so annoying. Like, they did such a good job. Like, yes, okay, they had a few mistakes, but it was fine. And now they're so upset that Abby's gonna have a go at them, and I hate this part, so let's just get this over and done with.
You didn't win. You were 2nd. And what is 2nd?
1st to lose.
That's right. You need to dance together like a team. You need to kick the same, you need to leap the same, you need to turn the same. This whole doing it my way, that has to change. Unacceptable.
Why is 2nd the first to lose? I have no idea. I really want to know where Abby has got this saying from, because has someone said this to her, or has she literally just made it up herself? Because it actually has no logic behind it. I don't understand. Anyway guys, that was episode 7 of season 8. That one was so dramaful. Like, I cannot believe how much drama is in that episode. It was just too much. It was too much. Was there any happy parts? I actually don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below of what you thought of this episode, because it was crazy. And make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah! What the hell? I'm trying to film a video and you think you're gonna sit right by there? No. I don't know why you're being mad. Did you just hiss at me? Look at her. Look at this. I can't film like this. Wait.